The wind off Lake Michigan was brutal that night, rattling the old windows of our Lincoln Park townhouse. I came home from work, kicked off my boots, and found Shruti was already on her second glass of red. She looked like she'd been crying, but trying to hide it behind a smile that didn't reach her eyes. "Arjun," she said, voice trembling, "I need to tell you something." I sat down. The room felt colder than outside. 3 months ago, when you were in Boston for those 2 weeks, I met Rohan. Rohan. Her college ex. The one name from her past I never wanted to hear again. We had drinks. One thing led to another. We slept together. Once. Just once. My heart stopped. I couldn't ask why. I couldn't speak. "But listen," she rushed on, eyes pleading, "it doesn't count. We used protection. Condoms. It was just physical. Nostalgia. No feelings. I love you, Arjun. It was a mistake, but it wasn't real cheating. It didn't mean anything." I stared at her. She actually believed it. Like putting on a condom somehow erased the betrayal. Like semen not reaching her womb meant her heart hadn't already left me. I didn't yell. I didn't cry. I just stood up, grabbed my coat, and walked out into the snow. I walked along the lake for hours. The cold burned my face, but it felt cleaner than what was waiting at home. When I came back the next morning, she was asleep on the couch, mascara streaked. I didn't wake her. From that day on, I became a ghost in my own marriage. I slept on the edge of the bed. I answered in single words. I worked late. I went to the gym. I disappeared on weekends. Shruti begged me to scream, to fight, to do anything. Say something. Hate me. Just don't be silent. I only said, I need time. She mistook my silence for healing. By January, she was laughing again. Touching my arm. Planning a Valentine's trip to Napa. "See? Time fixes everything," she said one night, kissing my cheek. I almost smiled. Then came the Friday that broke her. I walked in from work and found her coming out of the bathroom, face white as paper, hand shaking around a white plastic stick. 2 pink lines. "I'm pregnant," she whispered. For the first time in 2 months, I smiled. She blinked. "You're happy?" I asked calmly, "When was your last period?" "Missed in October. So, conceived in early November, I think." I pulled up the calendar on my phone. Early November. The exact week I was in Boston. The week she just once went to Rohan's apartment. Her face drained of color. "Arjun, maybe the dates are off. We'll confirm with the doctor." We did. The ultrasound tech smiled. "Congratulations. You're 9 weeks along." Conception was between late October and the first week of November. Shruti stared at the grainy image like it was a death sentence. When we got home, she collapsed on the kitchen floor. "It might still be yours," she sobbed. "Please. Maybe the condom failed. Or maybe we did it and I forgot." I crouched down so we were eye level. "Shruti. We had sex exactly 3 times in the last 7 months. All 3 times in September. All 3 times with condoms. After that? You said you weren't in the mood for weeks. Remember? You were stressed from work. You barely let me touch you." She was hyperventilating now. I didn't think I really thought because we used protection, it was safe. Safe from everything. From consequences. From this. I laughed. It came out cold. "So what now?" I asked. "This baby doesn't count either? Because you don't love Rohan? Because it was just nostalgia, dick?" She screamed, "What do you want me to do? Abort it? Give it to him? I don't know." I stood up. "Call him," I said. Tell him he's going to be a father. Because this child is living proof that condoms don't protect you from betrayal. Only from pregnancy. Turns out they failed at both. She crawled after me as I walked to the bedroom. Please, Arjun. Don't leave. I'll do anything. Therapy. Counseling. I'll cut him out forever. You already cut me out, I said, pulling my suitcase from the top shelf. The moment you decided that protection meant you could fuck your ex and still come home to me like nothing happened. She was sobbing so hard she could barely breathe. I was wrong. I lied to myself. I thought if it didn't feel emotional, it didn't count. I was stupid. Please. I zipped the suitcase. You didn't just cheat on me, Shruti. You rewrote the rules so you wouldn't have to feel guilty. And now the universe wrote them back in permanent ink. I walked to the door. She grabbed my leg. Where are you going? Somewhere I can breathe. Will you ever come back? I looked down at her, the woman I'd loved for 6 years, crying on the floor with another man's child inside her. I don't know, I said. But I do know one thing. I pointed at her stomach. That counts. Then I walked out into the snow again. This time, I didn't come back.